a tugboat and a friendly tugboat too. A friendly tugboat too. Oh, Theodore likes to do the things that friendly tugboats do.
Hello. Oh, I'm really glad you're here today. I have got something wonderful to show you. Come here. Ah, look at this. It's a lamp. At least I'm pretty sure it's a lamp. Let's just turn it on here and see. I don't think I can use this lamp. Oh, wait. Look at this. Here's another great thing I got. It's a pencil. No. Oh, this is no good either. You know, you'd think Scally was just here. Who's Scally? Oh, let me tell you about Scally stuff. Theodore and Hank were very happy that morning. You see, George was away on an ocean job, and that meant Theodore and Hank were given the big job of bringing in a new ship by themselves. The new ship's name is Scally, said Theodore excitedly. But if this is Scally's first visit, said Hank, how will we know what he looks like? Well, smiled Theodore, the dispatcher said we can't miss him. From the moment the two tugboats saw Scally, they couldn't do anything but stare. Scally was decorated from top to bottom with stuff the tugs had never seen before. There were sporty gimcracks and whirligigs everywhere, and the shine was dazzling. Hello, I'm Theodore. This is my friend Hank. Wow, said Hank. Welcome to the big harbor, said Theodore. My pleasure entirely, said Scally. Hank found Scally to be very friendly, and he was curious. Where did you get all that stuff? He asked. Stuff? Said Scally, sounding puzzled. Oh, you mean my treasures. Oh, I have lots and lots of treasures from all over the world. And I'd like to share them with you and all your friends in this grand big harbor. Wait until Foduck and Emily see this, thought Theodore. And to thank you for your kind help, Theodore, I'd like to give you this wind spinner, said Scally. Go show your friends. Tell them I love to have visitors. Well, Theodore was thrilled with his new wind spinner. This thing is great, he shouted. Oh, what's it for? Asked Hank. Well, I really don't know, admitted Theodore. But it sure looks good. On their way back to the dock, the tugs met Foduck and told him about Scally. Perhaps I'd better get right over there, see if he has some stuff for me, said Foduck, and off he sailed. Hello there, Scally called to Foduck in a big friendly voice. Hello, said Foduck. I'm Foduck. Foduck. Ah, wonderful name. And I can see you're an important safety tug. Well, yes, said Foduck proudly. I am kind of special. Scally seemed very impressed. And I have just the thing for a special tug like you. Something for me? Repeated Foduck. Okay. Wonderful, replied Scally. Now, choose your treasure. Oh, Okay, said Phodak, floating closer. There, right up behind Scally's smokestack, was the biggest, brightest emergency horn Phodak had ever seen. Back at the Great Ocean Dock a short time later, Phodak felt very proud to be the center of attention. Oh, it's my new improved emergency horn, said Phodak. I've got it from Scally. Well, how does it work? Asked Theodore. Well, Phodak tried and tried, but he couldn't get his new horn to make a sound. Well, that's the quietest horn I've ever heard, said Emily. Well, it was working a minute ago, said Phodak. Well, I want something from Scally, too, said Hank. Scally is just full of great stuff, said Phodak. Suddenly, his new emergency horn went off all by itself, scaring Hank. Oops, said Phodak. Oh, it does that sometimes. I'm starting to feel funny, said Theodore. Hank was soon fitted with his own treat from Scally. Thanks, Scally, said Hank. I love my new bumper. It's big. In fact, Hank's new bumper was so big, it kept arriving before he did. Oops, sorry, Theodore, he said. Let's go show everyone, said Theodore. Thanks for the neat stuff, Hank called to Scally. Oh, you're welcome, fellas, said Scally. You both got real treasures there. By noon, all the tugs had stuff from Scally. Do you like my new smokestack extension? Asked Emily. Scally says it makes me look faster. Oops. Oh, sorry, Emily, said Hank. I'm not used to this big new bumper. At that moment, Phodak's emergency horn went off again and scared them all. I don't know why it keeps doing that, said Phodak. Theodore, too, was having problems with his wind spinner. The twirling was making him dizzy. Well, said Theodore woozily, I better get back to work. Do you think he's all right? Said Emily. Theodore's job that afternoon was to move Bobby Barge. Oh, moaned Theodore. Oh, I don't feel well. You're seasick, Theodore, said Bobby, from watching that spinner. It does feel better when I close my eyes, groaned Theodore. Watch out there, giggled Bedford. Hank was still showing his new bumper around the harbor. Oops, he said, colliding right into Theodore. This bumper is kind of, well, big. Well, Theodore realized steering with his eyes closed was not the answer. Maybe my spinner isn't so great after all, he thought. I'll help, shouted Hank. Every time Hank tried to push the barge, his big soft bumper would cause him to bounce away. Oh, it's my new bumper, he said. It's too big. I keep bouncing off everything. Well, just then, Emily arrived. Here, said Emily. I'll help you finish the job. But Emily's smokestack extension quickly got her in trouble. Uh-oh, said Emily. She was caught in Bobby's crane. Hey, said Bobby. Oh, someone get me out of here, cried Emily. Foduck was sailing nearby and hurried over when he heard Emily shout. Everyone stay calm, called Foduck. It's important to stay calm in an emergency. Suddenly, Foduck's new emergency horn went off, startling everyone. And Foduck most of all. Who? Like, what? Where? What? He called out. He felt anything but calm. We'll never get Bobby moved, cried Theodore. 4 tugs to move 1 barge, cried Emily. This is silly. I'm sore all over, said Hank. I still don't feel very well, added Theodore. Well, I think, began Foduck, but then his emergency horn went off and nobody could hear anything. All the tugs were feeling tired from their difficult day, and they felt disappointed with their new stuff. And then Theodore started to laugh. Well, what's so funny, Theodore? Asked Emily. I'm sorry, Emily, said Theodore. But those smokestack extensions look pretty silly. I bet my bumper looks pretty silly, too, said Hank. We all look kind of silly, said Emily. And sound silly, too, said Foduck. I've an idea, said Theodore. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Then we can finish the job. All the tugs tooted a great big yes! Well, as soon as they got rid of Scally's stuff, moving Bobby Barge was a breeze. Just then, they all heard a ship's horn. That ship is heading out to the ocean, said Hank. If you see Scally out there, called Theodore, don't get any of his stuff. Yes, all the tugs shouted. It's useless. But it seemed that before Scally had left the big harbor, he'd made one last visit to Bedford Bowie. I guess the tugs and I have the same problems. Sometimes I get silly, useless things that I don't need. Well, thanks for visiting us here in the big harbor. We'll see you all again next time. I think I'll just give this one more try. No. This has got to go. This has got to go. Now my wastebasket. That's something that's really useful. Yes, there we are. Much better. So long.